Hey guys, welcome back to Believe Butterflies Tarot. This message here is for my fire sign collective. Just going to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find and to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys could be dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like, with this energy that's showing up right now, there is somebody that is reminiscing about you, but it's because you walked away from them, you left them out in the cold, and I feel like they're going through some sort of despair presently. Whatever this situation was, it was burdensome to you. You released it, you let it go. I feel like you were already overloaded with a lot of responsibilities in your life, and right now you're presently dedicated to what you have to handle for yourself and in your life. With this Queen of Pentacles, you could be focused on your business, your job, your money, finances, but just being very grounded and practical. It's like you're focused on what you need to be focused on presently. And there's somebody here, again, that I feel you disconnected from, walked away from because they weren't putting in the effort that I feel you wanted. You look at yourself very highly. All right. You have high standards. I feel like you have, everything that you need for yourself. You're aware of the value that you could bring to a situation. You also could have a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. You could be going through a glow up, getting promotions right now, but it seems to be as if you're just very stable in a very stable energy. And whoever it is that you walked away from because it was too heavy or too much to deal with them, something that was causing exhaustion or something of a connection that you were struggling with, you moved away from it, and I feel somebody is feeling your absence because they're going through a lot of hardships presently, because while they were dealing with you, they were being very reckless. This is somebody who's going through a lot of financial losses, who's trying to manage all of what they have been going through, whether they let you know it or not. But they're trying to get back into a lot of their own stability presently, trying to have that turning point happen for them in their life, because it seems like you're doing even better without them being connected to you or in your life. I feel like this person didn't truly care about the burdens that you were carrying, or again, being overloaded with responsibilities. They didn't care about that. They didn't give. They weren't balancing out with you. Like it was like lack of harmony. And you're just like, I have so much shit on my plate. Like I don't need somebody to come into my life and, drag me down or to cause me to become distracted when I have so much going on for myself right now. And I have so many things that I need to tend to. Ascending. Yeah. See, this was an obstacle for you. Somebody's just not as financially stable as you. And I feel like, you're ascending past this person. You're transforming very quickly. You're expanding. You're in a new phase of your life where you're not dealing with people who can't match the same energy as the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. All right. Because this is somebody who's marriage material, knows exactly what they want, knows how to go after, what they want, knows how to stay true to themselves for what they want, their happiness and their joy. But yeah, you walked away from someone that you're no longer talking to. You're not interested in the conversations anymore. You're not interested in the messages anymore. You don't care for the texts, the calls, however it is that this person was getting in contact with you. You're not interested in it at all. And this is all a part of you going through your own positive change and also learning from the mistakes of the past while dealing with this person, or just learning in general. Because, of course, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very, very intelligent, very smart, although very down to earth. You could love animals. You could have a bunny, dog, cat. But it's like you're mature. You're mature, and it has taken a lot for you. And if the fire signs are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, you could have Earth in your chart as well. You could be on the cusp, Aries, Taurus cusp. If you fire signs are showing up in the Queen of Pentacles, that means you're actually you've tamed that fire where y'all know at like a certain age, y'all know how y'all was at 25 and possibly even like 28. Okay, it's like you tamed that fire where you would be very quick to temper, or just very quick to say what you want to say, very blunt. But right now it's this energy of, I have everything that I need. There's no point for me to even lash out. I'm just going to remove myself because I can do that. I've learned everything that I needed to learn. And antlers, those antlers behind, her meditation ring, it's like you're meditating. And antlers out in the wild is like antlers, the deers, the bucks, okay, out in the wild, before it takes, like, before they get those antlers to where they are, it takes a long time to get there. And I feel like you guys have just overcome so many challenges, overcome so many tribulations in your life. And it's like you're just in this energy of like, I'm focused on my home, I'm decorating, I'm painting, or I'm renovating. But it's just like you just really standing firm in what's your livelihood for you, and not taking care of a man child or a woman child. You're just like, yeah, no, I've been there, done that. I rather deal with mature conversations. I rather meet people that are on the same wave as me, the same energy as me. So you are feeling uplifted, and you're like, I'd rather meet new individuals and, have new friendships, or I'd rather date because I can date if I choose to. But yeah, you're in a very mature energy here. The Knight of Cups, right? If somebody feels your energy disconnecting from them because of the Knight of Cups, you see that somebody was just an individual that may have wanted something from you, or who was just very needy, or they could have been very, manipulative. And I feel like they tried to cling on to you, and it's like, I already got a lot of shit to deal with. Like, don't cling on to me, like, don't make my life harder than what it's already been. I've gotten here because of me pushing through a lot of hard shit, So the Star card, yeah, you're in a good space. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a water sign. You're in a good space with the Star card here. It's like your burdens. You're no longer in this burdensome energy, dealing with the connection, or just in life in general. You're just like, I'm looking forward, I'm ready for my desired future. I'm wishing, hoping, praying, for all my dreams to come true. And I feel very replenished in order for me to get there. And that's because you liberated yourself from whatever it was that's going on. You also could have even stopped like overspending. I feel like you've gotten very frugal with your money, or you're taking the necessary steps to elongate. Is elongate a word? No. To have longevity with your finances. That could be like stocks, bonds, that could be properties, just allowing yourself to build so it's lucrative for your future of comfort, Yeah, the 5 here, change with your finances, because you work very hard. And also with that 5 of Swords showing up, change with releasing tension of others, energies that come towards you that have their own inner conflicts, or that want to be dishonest, or that cause some sort of shakeup in your life because of their own hostile ways. You're like, no, I'm moving away from that. No more breadcrumbing energy, no more game plans. Like, no, I've been there, done that. Okay, definitely in a healed energy than where you once were. All right, and it could have taken you a little bit to get to this space again, but it's a very good, blessed type of energy. I feel like you guys are like thankful a lot of the time now, because again, in that 25, 28, y'all probably was like, fuck you. I'm gonna blow some shit up, I mean, a lot of us going through it, but as long as you come out on the other side of, what you once were, who you once were, and you're stepping into who you're meant to be, it's all good, it's all good. So I'm going to leave that there, my fire signs. And again, I hope this helped you guys out in some way. Have a good one, guys.